not just wind in the pines, but him. Sometimes I hear him walking in the cornfield, just a few rows in. Though I've never parted the stalks to look, I am wholly sure it is him. Uncle Burton found a lot of artifacts on his land, especially near the river. Old Catawba pottery sherds and arrowheads. When we were children, Uncle Burton would walk in the woods with my brother and me. He would tell us he could hear the Indians singing in the woods near the river. That it was not just water and rocks, but voices. That he was holding shore, it was the singing of the first people who lived there. Maybe a week before he died, I was at the old farm, and Uncle Burton brought up the voices. He asked me if I remembered him telling me about those Indians singing. Sure I did. My brother did too. Well, said Uncle Burton, they're still there. But if they build that goddamn highway, won't nobody be able to hear them. Maybe not ever again. The old place had been renovated, rewired, but the ghost was still there. In the timbers, his voice, a loose piece of tin, conversing with the westerly wind. I put the key in the tractor's ignition, but it is his hand turns it. Reaching into the Oliver's old toolbox, his arm reaches in too, helping me search out a block of wood, a length of chain. It was a good thing Uncle Burton had died a year ago, having instead of seeing the bottom land dissected by the bypass, the stream choked with debris, its special power silenced by an oily film, soccer fields replacing tobacco, chemicals breeding determined runoff into the groundwater so they still get cancer, those kids, their parents doing all that driving. It used to be a night like this was filled with strokers and lightning bugs. Now it's nothing but brake lights and car horns. If man had been meant to drive, he would have been made with his middle finger eternally extended. It was a good thing Uncle Burton had died a year ago back. Train engineers don't even blow their own whistles anymore. Sure, it's safe. The computer never forgets. Maybe all that safety will give us space to spin yarns like vibrant transcendent spiders, orbs of energy, or maybe we'll just atrophy in a casing that lacks sweet sap. Nourishment. The power company murdered the mammoth oak in the pasture. I sold the last of the cows and became convinced Uncle Burton died